Music is not just to please yourself, it really can be a emotional experience for the people you're playing with and the people you're playing for, and that's when I realized that this is a meaningful thing in my life and I really want to take it seriously.
My mom tried to get me and all my siblings into some kind of art, so for my older brothers it was dance, and I started with the piano and then picked up the violin a couple years later. It actually wasn't even a big deal. I was just at a violin recital and I was just like, hey Mom, I want to do that. She's like, okay, cool. And then that was pretty much the beginning. And it's kind of funny because it seemed like such an impulsive decision, but it ended up being like one of the most important decisions I've ever made in my entire life.
Perhaps the summer of 2016 when I was playing the Trout Quintet. In the middle of the fifth movement, there's just this moment where the bass and the cello are just having constant eighth notes and just hammering away. And I remember being in concert and playing that, and I'm like, oh, I want to do this. This is so much fun. There's nothing better than playing music.
Playing music has taught me many things. I've learned to work with other people and communicating with different people, knowing that you're not always the most important thing in a group, because in music, in a chamber group or something, you're part of a bigger group. And all of the listening that I've done in those groups has translated into the kind of person that I've become now. And that's how you move forward in life, really, is learning from other people.
I think the best way to learn is not only from teachers, but from students who are going through the process of learning music at the same stages. So I'm excited to learn from the musicians around me.
We get world-renowned faculty members from a bunch of different professional orchestras in the US, and that's something that a lot of other music festivals don't have. And also the conductor, we get world-renowned conductors, and we perform at Carnegie, and it's just amazing. And then obviously the international tour is a huge plus as well.
I feel like representing my country through music is an opportunity that many don't get to have, and I feel privileged in that sense.
Since the first time I heard Alpine Symphony, it's always been a dream of mine to play it. It's kind of like the Titan of horn pieces.
I really like the story arc that Alpine Symphony takes, where you start off, you're at the bottom of the mountain, you're about to climb this big mountain, and you go into the storm, and then you go to sunset, and it all goes back to night, which is where it started.
It has this cool storm movement that's about 5 minutes long, and there's a lot of percussion sound effects with thunder sheet, and the timpani is sort of like the thunder rolling in the background, and it's a really cool part.
There's this one part, I don't know where it is in the piece exactly, but it's when the oboists play these short notes, and I think it's really cool to see what I picture in those parts are little rain droplets, boom, boom.
In the Strauss, you really have to have an understanding of the whole symphonic, picture, everything that's happening. It's a lot more intricate, I think.
One of the awesome things about NYO is how supportive it is. But as I've gotten older, I've found that the most successful people are the kindest people.
I was really surprised with how fast I clicked with people. I just asked, can I sit here at lunch? And automatically people were engaging with me, asking where I was from, what instrument I play. We just automatically clicked, and it was really cool.
I think it's going to be really amazing to be surrounded by kids my age who feel the same way I do, and just who I can relate to a bit more.
My advice for newcomers into NYO is just to have fun, take it seriously, and just ask a lot of questions to your peers, your music faculty, and your conductors, and that'll really make sure you get the most out of it.